sun, I struck. But my obsession had blinded me to the real threat. To Earth's true enemy.
On your own side.
Cyborg, concentrate fire on Luthor while I call down some artillery.
Deathstroke, time for you to join the party.
Lots of murdering to do.
Lose something?
Greetings, sister.
This? Nobody kills the bat but me!
Call him! Bring him to me! Madman! Adam! You don't deserve to live! Diana. Beaten by a mere man. No. You've lost everything. No. I beat you. That's Luthor!
Brainiac had returned. For years, he'd been stealing the powers of Earth's protectors, but we were too busy fighting amongst ourselves to see the danger. With you three dead, Brainiac quickly eliminated the remaining heroes. The lucky ones died fighting. Finally, I alone survived. A rat in the walls of the Brainiac construct. I have traveled through time to warn you. This is my past, but your future. And it means the end of humanity, so together, we must change it.
What have you done, Luthor?
Given you a fighting chance.
He's lying. It's some kind of trap. Why should we trust you?
Because if you don't, Earth is doomed. I've stolen Brainiac's exobytes and released them into Earth's atmosphere. They hold the powers stolen from the heroes and villains of my time, and will bestow them on anyone they contact. The exobytes will create a new breed of superhuman to fight Brainiac's invasion. You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another day of DC Universe Online with Chris Dash itself. For the most part, we are going to finish the week off strong. This is a live stream, so if you don't catch it at the same time that I'm live, it is okay. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can always basically leave a comment down below and let me know how you felt about the live stream. But for the most part, finishing off the week strong. Remember, if you are new to the channel, hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join our community today. For the most part, we are going to be talking about a lot of things that took place over the week, but at the same time, we just hit a very, very, very unbelievable number. 100 wins and 17 losses in the new Raging Night DLC. And it was on live stream. So if you did not catch it, now you know. We went 117. The ratio was at least 85.40%, something like that. Something like that, right? For the most part, we are doing so much immense things. Thank you guys for following up with the channel and getting it to where it is now. I wouldn't be here without you guys, truly. Now, the funny thing about this game is that I'm going to talk about is that we're going to go into some elite content, and it's going to get a little touchy now, because elite content is supposed to show you where your skills are actually supposed to be placed. But for the most part, let's lock into exactly what we're doing today for the most part. And let's have some fun. All right, let's have some fun. That is the most part that we can basically say that this game could do. Let's have some fun and be entertained. Let's play a game that can entertain us. All right, so for the most part, lock in, like the video, leave your comments. There is Q&A questions in the chat room, and likewise questions within questions as poll questions. So check those things out. If you want to ask any type of questions, feel free to ask, and I will be here answering your questions. So I'll see you soon. Let's get down to the gameplay. This week has been real. We're going to work on getting the fear gas and finishing up the week. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Let's go get the fear gas. Likewise, I think I'm almost done so much characters of my elite gear. For real, for real. He looks like the Punisher. Not bad. Look at that. Princess Diana. Okay. Oh, a Sinestro lookalike. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. He's actually putting it together. I think at the end of the day, we need some more skins. We need more facial structures. Hairstyles would be cool too. But I think they've been doing too much hairstyles at a point. But they definitely on point with it. I think it comes down to facial structure of the characters itself. You know what I mean? I think they could really beneficially work on those scenario things and get those things and benefit out of those things. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of things that's going on. Realistically, some people like me, some people hate me, some people dislike me, some people don't want to like me. It's just part of the game. Realistically, it's just realistically part of the game. All right, so we're gonna be showing the people who really appreciate this game and just watches this game for what it is. We're gonna just be playing it for what it is. All right. For the most part, let's go and get this fear gas because we are literally one day away from, like, this is the last one, man. This is the last thing, man. This is the last. So we're gonna go to the side where it says event challenges. Complete one event challenge to earn progress each day. Okay, so let's go and show you the open world. We can do the open world content and then after move from there. We don't actually even have to do the alert, but you could do the alert if you really want to. Do not let me stop you from doing the alert. Okay, that is one thing that I would say. The more the merrier, right? The more the merrier, the more the merrier. All right, the more the merrier for you, the more the merrier.
Return to the streets of Gotham and release
okay, so he's talking.
from this plague.
It says door 2 nightmare. Ooh. All right. Okay, so we talked to this Phantom Stranger. I like to talk throughout the game on what I'm doing. This looks like Mega Man. Wow, this looks like Mega Man. You know what I mean? A little bit more upscale version, but it looks like Mega Man. Oh, this character looks fine. Very, very decently put together. Well done. I know this character. This character is a legendary character over here, man. This character right here. If you don't know, now you know. You guys know that I'm showing some appreciation. This is a really good character. She's been here for a very, very long time. Very long time. Let's see how much points I have. I have only 4 points. Oh my gosh. I think I spent. Okay, so you guys don't. You guys can be like, oh my gosh, he's not even in this DLC. Oh no, yes he is. I spent some time here. I spent some time here. We are so close to being done. We are so close. But this right here is the game changer right here. This is the game changer. Oh my goodness. We're accumulating so much greatness. Likewise, stay around for the ads. You guys might see something you might like. All right, let's go and check these things out. Okay, let's go and figure these things out. We're going to get this fear bomb. We're going to add it to our collection. Everyone's going to be able to get it. We're going to be able to utilize it. I don't think I'm going to make a video upon it. I think I'm just more going to just play with it and just enjoy it for what it's worth. And I'm just happy that I have a new move that I can probably instill into one of my characters. And most definitely improve damage ratio and how much damage I'm actually getting out. Other than that, like, let's go. You know, I mean, Superman's doing his thing. You know, as we see, man saves the day. He's on to another scenario type. Just to let you guys know, man, I'm fully, completely. I didn't buy any of the gear. I am rocking all the gear from the last DLC. I always do this. It sounds so crazy, but I'm not in the race or in contention for elite content gear-wise. Even though some people really do challenge themselves within their leagues and stuff like that. I'm not into that type of stuff right now because, again, when you have skill in this game, you don't necessarily even have to go into buying all those things that you think would help you. Yes, it will help you. Yes, it will help you buy the gear. But in my scenario type, I do not have to because I am fully equipped to handle everything that comes my way for the time being. But for the most part, We are always trying to get better. There's no reason to stop you from getting better. That only makes other people better, right? So that is tough. What was that all about? He just threw that over there? Oh my goodness, he probably pressed the wrong button. That sucks. Okay. Moving forward. Alright, moving forward. Moving forward. You can definitely help out. It doesn't matter. More the merrier. More help we need. We'll only get the jobs done faster and quicker. You know, throw it away. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go back to Phantom Stranger and get the last scenario type. And I know you guys sneak peeked. I have only probably 17 to 18 characters on this account. No, I should say 16. I have 3 more on my next account where it's called Lex Luthor, Amazo, and Amara. So I added Mara is my last character that I last added. We are definitely working vigilantly on her as much as we possibly can and trying to get to where she needs to be. But right now we have so much other characters in front of her doing so much certain things, but realistically she's doing really good. Okay, so for the most part we're going to actually get her up very soon, and you guys will see that in the near future. Likewise, everybody's like, you know what I mean, look at these guys take the same approach with the names and stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, I can't bait it. I was the one who kind of started it, not started it, but I think I was the one who started it, and most definitely I feel really good doing it. Now we are finally done this event completely from what you guys can see, and we're still working on this event right here. This event still is going on. We need to do 5 today. We can do at least 1. It will make us go to 6 out of 10, and then we need to get 4 more days under our belt, and then we could choose between these Wonder Womans and then or this ally favor, this 880k ally favor. Honestly, ally favor is still a booming business. It's still a booming business, but this Wonder Woman right here, oh my goodness, if I tell you, passive abilities, crit, weapon, and ability attacks, gains 25%, plus 25% might, and 12% 0.5 precision for 10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. Cooldown is 100 seconds, meaning 1 minute and 40 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds. So if you do the equivalent math, if you want it, you want it, but I wonder if the cooldown goes down when you upgrade it. But there's a lot of other components, you know what I mean? Tapping melees releases energy, absorb damaging nearby enemies based on hits taken at max affinity level 10. This is what it looks like. So when you get it to rank level 10, this character, this is what the bonuses look like. Okay? %4 of health, 5 hits, 8% of health, 10 hits, 16%. So it's basically playing defense. Blocking, countering, blocking. It's most likely blocking. It should be stating what type of defense is defense. Shields, blocking, they should be able to tell you what it is. But I think everybody, if they were going for any one of these individuals, I think they're going for Fury of the Gods passive ability. That would be the one thing that most people would want. Or everybody would just be like, ally favorite would be better to have. I could just accumulate more on top of more and then just wait to see what I need on most of my characters and say I don't really need Wonder Woman. I could buy her for 500 source marks, but I have to grind for 500 source marks. Equivalent to the scenario type, depending on how many characters you have, this is 500 source marks every single time. Okay, all right, so just to let you guys know, we can go over here. We can officially accumulate all the scenario type. It's gonna give us 40. This is not bad. This is gonna be really good. Not really bad. Not bad. Really good. Okay, so for instance, this fear bomb is gonna be the one that I'm looking for the most. I want to show it on a different character. I don't know what character I want to give these acorns too yet. But this right here, I know where this is going for sure, and I believe this is gonna be Long Halloween emblem. I think this is gonna be a feat, most definitely. But yeah, that is what's going on for now. Let's go and see what elite content we can get into right now. Okay, so let's go here. This gentleman is looking for a tank. I am a tank that is in pursuit of getting certain things. I just would like to say, hey, I am here, letting him know that I am willing to tank it, and he is hopefully gonna invite me to the group, giving me the opportunity to play within the tolerance of the saving of the group. Okay, here. Tank here, tank here, tank here. I don't need no healer. Tank here, tank here. I think, yeah, this individual is strong. I know for a fact, like, this individual is a strong individual. He just messaged me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. In a group. Okay, so. You know what I mean? It's good. So yeah, okay. I was promoted to leader, okay. I don't know why I was promoted to leader, but I guess he was just checking me out, I guess. Other than that, oh, look at this. Look at Darkseid right here. Oh, I played this character multiple times. This guy definitely is good looking. Damn, really? I could DPS. I could DPS too. But hey, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have no ties to people in this game. I'm just like DPS here too. Like, it's just kind of weird that how you just remove me from the group like that. Other than that, okay, so to get away from that nonsense and move on to something else, I could always go into a duo and do elite content and just wait to go into another group and do it another one. It always happens, low, high, high, low, 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 high. You know what I mean? Guys are just riders. If I had 500 CR, oh yeah, I'm doing these things from now on. I'm doing these things from now on, man. Dislike me or like me, I'm doing what I gotta do. I gotta make room for, oh yeah, I gotta make room for new people. And most definitely, some people are not just gonna make the list. I don't like to fake my reactions. I don't like to fake my feelings. I do not like to fake anything. I am truly authentic, and authenticity is basically when you do what you're naturally supposed to be doing and doing it the way you do it.
You may call me Indigo One.
This DPS looks really strong, so we're gonna go in here with it when the intention's going in here quickly.
Zamaron is in danger,
and this is gonna be fun.
as is all life.
Looks he or she looks very glitchy.
And get to the
very
power
glitchy
battery
crown,
now.
you know, the back piece, and then the connection, and then the super speed. You know, very glitchy.
To the living universe and is corrupting
right,
the cores from within. The indigo light of compassion can cleanse this corruption.
Like I said, I usually don't have any problems in these things. These things are pretty much generally easy for me. They feel like casual play situations, but hey, I'm gonna make this DPS burn today, and he's gonna understand that I'm putting him in the right position to do what he needs to do. Right. I like putting them for the CCs, all that great stuff going on. That's me, man. That's me. Tanking is what I do. And
the
now in the
corruption.
poll, skill points and feats are what people are saying could be the most important scenario type in this conversation of the bracket when grinding. Okay. It comes first to mind. Okay. That is not bad. Right, he made quick work of that scenario type.
I will cleanse
Very
the
good
corruption.
for him. Very, very good for him. And from what you guys know, we're getting more elite content stuff. So we're going up. You guys see it. We're going up. Man, 10 more, and I think I'm gonna be completed. 10 more. I like grabbing the ads. CCs are all here. We got them all stunned. Bring them in closer. You get to just go through his rotation and loadout without having no hesitation or disruption. You know what I mean? That's really good, man. No disruptions.
I will cleanse the corruption.
Please let me know if my mic is not sounding too good, and I will adjust it to a good liking for everyone's ears that they're hearing. But if it is listening, if it sounds good, please let me know too. If it sounds good too, I'll be greatly appreciated. Okay. Counter, good block. That was defense.
You will feel the pain you cause.
I'm playing defense now. I'm putting myself in a defense position. Does he lunge me? No, he doesn't. Yes, he lunges me. He gets back on his back. And I'm blocking. And yeah, that's called defense right there, man. This DPS is by far really decently well put together. Again, we're getting more of those completions. Here is one. I got to put it right down here. We're doing really good. Keep it up. We're getting that much more closer to finishing elite. I was able to get Lex Luthor the other day completely fully elite with Renown Boost. If you do not know what Renown Boost is, I will probably most likely go in depth in it a little bit more later on in the stream. But for now, I was able to use Renown Booster and boost up Lex Luthor to fully elite. Now he can get elite gear without having any trouble. And then at the same time, he's going to be stronger than what natural people rock as normal gear. So we're not going to be... and most of my characters on my accounts will always have the same level. So all my accounts, all my 18 characters are all going to be fully elite very soon. So I don't know who I want to buy as regular gear. Last time it was... what was it? Cyborg? Cyborg? It was Cyborg. Now I need to figure out... It might be Shazam. It might be Shazam. It might be Shazam. I might get normal gear for Shazam and stay happy with that scenario type because he's leveling up at a slower pace when it comes to elite content because of like other situations and stuff. But nothing towards him. It's just the way I kind of made him later than other characters. So you know what I mean? Just going through the clips. You know what I mean? And the battle's over. The battle's over. DPS wise, this guy was definitely very, very well put together. He was very well put together. He had strategy within changing his loadout within boss fights and ad fights. So he definitely had something going for him. Shout out to that individual right there. He did a great job. He got 52,000. That's really good. And we did it under 6 minutes. He is very much of a thumbs up. If you see him around, tell him Chris Dash says you're a good DPS, man. PvE wise, you're definitely a good DPS, man. All right. Okay. Now we got somebody who's shouting for the same situation that we were wanting to go into, and I am a tank here, and he is looking for a tank. So let's go and see if we can get him to invite us into the group. More elite, more elite. More elite, more elite. All right. Okay, so we did get the invite. So now we're going in, we're doing it, and we're locking in. I know people like looking at CRs and go, oh, this guy looks like he's not going to be able to do it. Sadly mistaken, this thing is much more easier than you guys actually think it is. You just think too hard. You guys just think too hard. Stressing your brains out and everything else, man. You guys think too hard. Realistically. So anytime you guys be like, yo, it's Chris Dash, man. Of course he could get this done, man. Definitely. Indefinitely. Okay, so this is the Halloween stuff, that the base items. So I'll put it down here. I'm not really into the Halloween scenario types, but believe me when I say this, it's definitely something that happens every year, but I'm not really traditionally into it. It's just whatever. Here we go. Here we go. Spooky stuff. Put it down here. I need to donate another Superman statue. It's always good to have your inventory a little bit more situated out. There's another good looking Superman over there. You can keep tossing these things. They're very fun. And yeah. Get those out of your way. And then yeah. Keep moving on. Here we go. Put that there. Take this there. Put this here. Take that there. Move that there. Put this there. Put that there. Like just all that situation. If you like assorting situations, you're gonna be cool. Heal on last boss. GG. So I'm telling the group, you know what I mean, as a tank, I don't need Poseidon. Oh, nice looking Poseidon, you know what I mean, starting up, most definitely. All right. I guess he wants to be in the picture. I don't know, maybe he wants to make the same looking style as my character, but hey, it's a good looking character. If this individual does not want to, what's it called?
Reading a lot of Black Lantern energy in here.
Our
spectral friend brought us to the right place.
Because your spectral friend is awesome.
Okay.
Sinestro and Larfleeze could be in big trouble, and it's up to us to get them out of it. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was reading a message. That will not be happening again. Hold on. See, this is what I was saying. Distractions, bro. I get distracted all the time with people trying to get in touch with me. Like, I get distracted.
Hey, over here. What's up with the giant book? We better check it out.
Is someone there? If so, release me at once.
Alright, no more distractions. Let's go do this.
No time for pleasantries. We must rescue that idiot.
I'm gonna make this as easy as possible as I can.
So this is our
you got 4 ads, now 5 coming together. Running CCs, keeping them all together, CCs, keeping them all together. Another CC moment, keeping them all together. Good. Everybody's looking good now. Sorry about that from the beginning. You are not bad. In my eyes, you are not bad. Please believe it. Let's go. Okay, these guys are fast, man. Super Speed be doing a lot. I don't know if these guys be having the ally Professor Zoom and Flash. These guys are moving hella fast. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get in front of them all the time. Pulling. Okay, we coming over here. Do not stand in the middle. Oop. And I know they're in competition. You know, the funny thing about it is they're in competition. But you guys can see the lag. The lag is real in here. I don't know why it is the way it is, but the lag is real in this game. It really is real. Hopefully these guys follow me, and then I'll pull as much as I possibly can. But if they go their like alternative ways, then we all know what's happening. You know what I mean? Somebody could get dropped off. If they stay together, they will be pretty good. And remember, these are elite elite ads. They're elite ads. They're not like normal ads that people would be like, oh, this is gonna be easy. Like, these are elite ads. My pulling seems pretty good. I'm getting all of them. And we're pretty much getting more closer to the peak. That requires you to knock a certain amount of them out. Yep, we're getting closer to the feet. I know people who farm these things on a daily basis. Groups that farm these. Oh. But hey. Every time I pull something, it doesn't actually come towards me. Like, there's got to be a tanking scenario type where, like, there's a tanking power that has better efficiency when it comes down to pull. Like, it pulls you right exactly where you want them to be. You know what I mean? But, like, all the other tanks, like, the only pull that I think is the best pull in this game, Ice is not good. It gets juggled. Earth is pretty decently flipped because they get stunned and they get pulled. Rage's pull is not always that good. It juggles them all over the place. Yo, honestly, I think it might be Earth. I think it might be Earth. Earth might have the best pull.
We'll find.
I think Earth has the best pull. Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting dropped off by this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's pull him off the ledge. I know people I don't know if these guys are in a DPS battle. I think at the end of the day they're like, hey, let's get out of here. If you can help us get out of here, it would be great. Come this way. Oh man, come this way. I think most times most people are trying to come in here and get it done. I don't think you could DPS comp in here with knowing all these scenario types are taking place. It doesn't, I don't think it works. These guys' swipes are actually really making them. Come on, Green Lantern, push them off already, man. Come on. I heard someone says if you use a clown punching box or whatever it is in iconic powers, you can get him to pop off. Just block for the time being. Oh, he definitely wants me to go down. Oh man, it would have been great. Come on, man. Can you toss him off? Oh my goodness. This guy, man. This guy loves putting me in water, man. Come on, man. He want to keep breaking me down like this. Oh, finally. Okay, so he's like, you guys didn't defeat me. I came off myself.
Use the portal.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta go against this girl, man. We all in here, man? Alright, let's go. Oh, good. I'm not worried. I don't want to do any... See, that's what I was waiting for that move. I was waiting for that gorilla to come up so you could push him off. Realistically. I was waiting for that move. Damn, who's pushing me like that? Try to play defense and offense at the same time. Position her in the right way. Come, let's go. Let's do that. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. I usually see people do that in front of the group. I don't think that's the most smartest thing. But hey, I want her closer to me. Let's go. I like how the Green Lanterns and like the support help, like with the NPCs, are actually there. They do counters and stuff like that. They used to do pickups. They used to do pickups if they could. I like that. I like that too. Okay, so here we are. We're now in a position where we can start scoring buckets, and let's start making those happen. Let's not waste any time popping what we need to pop, and then hitting our immunities and hitting our healing scenario type to get healing back, and then keep on controlling the scenario type of the pace, keeping the boss away from our group members and our team members, but staying away from these little things that can actually affect us within. I think these are debuffers, like they take off your buff or something like that, but I could be wrong. I just know those orbitals don't do a lot of damage, but yes, they do minimum damage, but I think in Elite Plus they will do some level of damage in the future. I don't want to pull everything up here. I really don't. I really don't want to pull up anything up here. And then they have it up here, and then I'm gonna have to zoom. See, and then here it is. Then it still got aggro. Still got aggro. Good, good. You see, that's why I don't want to pull. That's why. See, that's why when they see Alyssa Drac off her high horse, she's now lunging people, man. Like, she really lunging people. Dive bombing people, man. Holy smokes. Alright. Ooh. Pushback. Okay. Still got her as aggro. Locking in her, blocking her. Oh, everybody looking good. Like I said, that DPS that fell at the beginning, he is still good in my eyes. I really do believe that. Okay. Now let's see. Oh man, I pulled the wrong ad, bro. You pull it, pull it. Did they get it? They get it. Okay, she is down. I'm about to hit these guys with a supply drop in the back.
Attacking Lisa is useless. Bring room to the Book of the Black.
I am invincible.
Okay, using a single target. Move to get her closer over here. Let's go. Get her closer to me. Me and the healer are working on very much things. Same thing. Come on, let's go. still trying to get aggro, hold aggro. I'm still taking orbitals on top of my character. Staying away from as much as you can stay from in the middle. But I'm still taking some damage some way. I got my shields up and breakouts. And we still getting our healing. Still getting healing. We're playing defense. Didn't counter that time. She's calling for pets. I'm gonna crowd control them and CC them.
Nice.
Just coming up for high horse. Anytime they see that character do that, they kind of initialize that she is now untankable, so it's not my fault. She just has to be like that. She has to be like that. And here she is back again. I guess he's doing supercharged situation. Oh, that's it. That's the healer. The healer's chilling. Alright. Okay, one more symbol in the book, and then we got something going. Okay, here it is, the final rally. This is what they call going through the mechanics. And when you're talking about going through the mechanics, it's just doing the proper initialized sequence to complete the mission. You guys understand? Meaning, do what you're supposed to do in here, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Until next time, fools.
Damn it! She got away again. Right. At least we rescued these two.
We'd have escaped on our own, Rainer.
Okay, so that was really good, really quick. 13 minutes, a quick 13 minutes in elite content. So we did the duo, and now we did the alert, giving us the opportunity of doing elite content, even though we were finishing a lot of elite content throughout the week. From what you guys can see, I was accumulating them, and I was my gravity was towards them, right? So we were definitely trying to get them. For the most part, we're getting some points like this. We're getting this. You know what I mean? We should be getting more of these. I don't know why they're not dropping like crazy flies, but they're not dropping as I think they should be dropping. They're not dropping as I think I should be dropping, right? So I got 99 of these, but I got only 21 of these. Like I've been only on for 21 days. But this right here has been looking, oh my gosh, beautiful. And then with this looks really good too. Cannot kid, this looks really nice. But yeah, can't say nothing more than less, man. The more the merrier, right? The more the merrier. I want you guys to remember this page of this character, because you guys will be like, okay, so he has 20 of this, right? He has almost 300 of this, and he's almost finished elite, but he would not be able to finish his what is it called? Let me see, so I don't say the wrong name and I get you guys confused. Amplified augments. Okay, he doesn't have enough to complete his amplified augments. Okay, so realistically, it's all a good scenario type. Realistically, all good scenario type. More just came in 2 times. You see, boom, boom, boom. We like that. Excuse me. And then prestige is always good too for the league. You know what I mean? Prestige is always good for the league. How much prestige are we sitting on? We're sitting on a lot, and we don't have efficiencies, right? Proficiencies. Even though we should add them, and we will. It's just gonna take some time. It will just take some time, okay? Okay, so the one other thing, GG's. Wonder Woman event? You it? Let's see. If he says yeah, I'm gonna queue it up, be quick about it. We'll be in there for like probably 4 or 5 minutes at most. The way I move, it's like 4 or 5 minutes. I think he's slow on the button. He's slow on the button right now. Expired, sold. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna queue it up and see what this guy feels like. If he's gonna be like, okay. Honestly, doing the duo is so... Oh, man, I don't even have team lead right now. Okay, so, yeah, you know what? We'll just disband. I think he just came in for the laughs and giggles within the group that needed to get that done. I obviously could get any of those missions done, like, with no problem. Believe me when I say that, with no problem. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying to myself, like, I'd rather be with somebody who knows what they're doing, right? The first step is queuing up. You know what you're doing.
We're preparing a counterattack against Queen Hippolyta's army. We need a small strong
Alright, let's go into this instance, complete this, and move on to the next best irrelevant character that did not get done for the... Okay. Sorry if everything sounds muffled in my ear, in your ear, please let me know. Alright. I like tanking. I like tanking. I like tanking. But I can fly through all of this. Watching the map and then flying is kind of the same scenario type of staying alive. This is what it is. Right? These quantum with
you can take the Greek fire
okay,
from
guarantee
here.
I know what that move he has. He has yeah, he has that move that... Oh my gosh, that move is pretty lit. It's a single target. It's a move, bro. Definitely a move. Back up. He's about to get stunned. Right? The faster you do these ads, the faster I pull him in. I want him to get in all one spot. Crowd control. Everything's on the platter for him. There it is. Harpies, right? He's gonna get what he wants. I'm getting hit.
My friends, the warehouses have been recaptured by my mother's forces. We absolutely cannot allow them to maintain control of that district. Hurry!
Up the stairs. You got some numbers that you can possibly get.
Your attacks are weak.
I'm gonna keep chugging them along. The reason why a tank is so important is for DPS so he doesn't get juggled. You know what I mean? When a DPSs get juggled, it means they get moved around too much. They can't focus on damage and they start losing time for their numbers, right? When they have to hit their numbers, right? So that is what the key is to being a tank too. The juggling part, right? The juggling part. And making him feel like he could do what he needs to do. That's the best. So you see how he put his area pool in there? I need to be in that location because that's where everything starts to be at, right? So, hey, he is, man, he is.
It is my duty to protect this key.
Okay, he has a better angle. We can leave. We can go out of here. Oh, let's keep everything here. He's getting hit. I can take that off right here. Boom, we got something going. Excuse me.
Use the ballista to weaken that one-eyed brute.
Right.
My sisters will keep you on.
Get the attention, lock in, hit my ally. Counter, good counter. You got it. Okay, easy. He got me. So it's 1-1. No, 2-1 on the counters. 2-1. 2-1 still. 2-1. 2-1 still. Yep, it's 2-1, and I end up winning by 1 point. Oh, we got a snake.
Felled that beast.
Okay, let's go get that.
You've once again proven
Don't
your
have
valor.
that.
And maintaining control of this district will aid our efforts.
Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
So that was really smooth. Really smooth. Really smooth, guys. Okay, here it is. 6 out of 10. So we need 4 more days under our belt. 4 more days. Or you could pay it in full with money. You could pay it in full for money. Tell this guy, if you meet him, good DPS. Well done. Under 5 minutes. I told you, this takes a good DPS. But the work he put in was definitely for the numbers. Alright, let's go to another character and give you guys another situation. LOL. Yeah. Okay, can you guys hear that? My phone's just beeping. Hold on. It says, yeah, normal. The one thing that I don't realize that is not working right now is the healing in the game is not the same. Alright, okay, so moving forward, the best thing to do is extract everything that we could extract properly off of this character and put it into the right area, because solutions do come through looking in your inventory and actually finding out what you need and what you don't. So let's go and do those quickly. That's R&D stuff, not to make it just get packed and overwhelming. You know what I mean? It's not really good to have your situation too overwhelming, especially when you are going into a lot of missions all the time. So yeah, avoid those problems. Avoid them. Now the question is, let me see this. Okay, so this one's actually better. Okay. That's not elite next, so I can do this one. I can clear it with that one. If I think about it, this is elite, right? You see this, how it says elite, and then I still have my affinity, my bonuses. Yeah, that is what a lot of people do not understand. Those bonuses really do make a big difference, no matter what content you are really in. As long as you are subconsciously ready for the content itself, you're going to be doing very, very well in those contents. Superb. Okay, all right, so let's go and knock this out quickly. And communicate with these little R&D. Okay, wait, hold on. No, I have to do an R&D first. Gotta break these components down. Boom, boom, boom. And now we got to go back to the base. I'm just happy we have the fear bomb. Now we can utilize it. I can show it to you on another character and show you guys what the fear bomb can be capable of doing, and at the same time, right there and then, it's just gonna be like, wow, right? Because it's my first time looking at it, might be your first time looking at it, might be all of our first time looking at it, you know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Okay, so let's imprint this so we can get a very broad topic on this scenario type. All right. Okay, so we just added 2 new pieces after so long. Like, after so long. I guess DC hasn't been that friendly to me, but they've been dropping some stuff over here, but no elite gear yet. They haven't been dropping elite gear yet, so you know what I mean, at the end of the day, man. So let's just rock with it. Let's just rock with it. I'm getting some purples. I'm getting some purples. But this one right here is elite gear though, like. So I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Now, yo, you guys, PvP season for this season, Christmas season coming up. You guys better get ready, man. You guys better be on your guard. Because you know what I be like. And I'm not clowning anybody. I just want to see where you guys are. I hope you guys are getting better, because I'm trying to show you guys the only way in this game that you will ultimately understand that you're doing something is when you know you're getting yourself better. Remember that what I just said. When you know you're getting yourself better. You can feel it. You can click it. You can understand it. You can comprehend it. You can do all these greatness. But when you're getting better, you're getting better. You're getting better, man. You're getting better. All right, so my inventory is looking clean. You know what I mean? Clean, right? So renown. Let's go talk about it. Okay, so renown boosters right here. Okay? What it's basically trying to tell you in a nutshell is whatever you collect within elite content, right? Or normal content. You could do normal content and elite content. They just recently buffed it where you can get these scenario types in normal content, but it will be at a slower pace. So if I say you're gonna go into elite content and do this, the only way you know you're actually getting the full amount is when you're in elite content. Because now if I say you're gonna get 3 every time doing a boss fight with elite content, you're gonna be like, oh, I get 3 on every boss fight. You could most likely get 9, right? Just hypothetically speaking, right? But in normal content, if you're doing normal missions, you're only gonna get 1 per every mission you do. So now at the same sense, you're hyper-extending how good you can actually be within using that same move, right? Now, if you don't have moves burn out after a period of time. And when I mean burn out, I mean you get tired of playing normal and you want to go into elite. So the best thing for you to do is try your luck in elite and see where you actually stay. And a renown booster helps the scenario type after consuming the renown booster, you guys. You are now able to get triple the points on everything you do. And do you know what triple the points means? Meaning for every click that I click for this scenario type will be triple the value of what it actually is putting in there. So right now, it's not telling you exactly how much these are actually dropping in there for, but I can give you an estimate of showing you exactly what is going to take place as soon as I click it. Okay, so now the storyline is we go to deeds, we go to renown, we go to the bottom, right, to go find out this new DLC if we still have it, right? I have completed a lot of DLCs, guys, right? So we don't have it, right? Okay, so I want you guys to listen to this very clearly and quickly. I know some of you, you know me, elite players are like, I already know this, but you know me, he's telling the right truth. You know, he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? Listen to it. Guidance is guidance. You know what I mean? I don't babysit anybody, so it's guidance, right? So I'm clicking it, and it's gonna give me some points. So I want you guys to see it was at 0. It didn't have nothing there, right? I clicked it, okay? So it said 50 points, right? It gave me 50 points. And now we can go to deeds. I just gave you guys 50 points, right? You guys see it. We need 6,500. We need 6,500 to be fully elite and be at its DLC level, right? Okay, so I'm like, okay, so we need 6,500. Okay, so now if I click all of them normally, I don't think I will make it there. You know what I mean? Doing the math statistic right now, I have not 104, right? I have 104. Let's do the math. I will do it on my phone. to give you guys the math. So the numbers is going to be 500 times 104. I'm only going to be able to pull off 5,200. 5,200, right? So I want you guys to remember 5,200 is the normal number, but watch with Renown Booster, right? And you guys should keep understanding Renown Booster is something that you're going to utilize to help you get to where you want to be at a nice pace and speed, okay? So now let's go to Renown Booster, and now we're going to use 1, right? So now it's clarifying that we have it. You see that little aura / situation, you're gonna find it right there too. It's gonna tell you it's on. It has a cooldown of 1 hour, okay? It has a cooldown of 1 hour, okay? So now moving forward, now we're gonna start clicking, right? Boom, 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 boom. We're just gonna start clicking, right? See, it's saying 63, right? So that's showing you 63, 63. We're clicking. Now let's see how far we're gonna make it now. Let's see how far. I'll be happy if I'm fully completed though. This would be lit. I ain't gonna lie. We finished off a strong week, a strong couple weeks in Elite Contest, Blackest Night, and BOB Elite. Black is the book, the scenario type. We finished Elite content within Alert and Duos, and spending time on this character, so we really did put it to work. And here is the final result, and now we're going to finally see if we are fully elite. Okay, so we did make it. I think we did. There it is. We're fully elite. We're fully elite. Now that's another DLC completed in a scenario type where I can buy elite gear now. This is the reason why you can buy elite gear. This is why. When you get trusted within the White Lantern, you know what I mean? DLC for Raging Knight, this is what it is. This is what it is. Hold on. All right, so we are fully elite on Superman. Now, if you guys really want to know, can I see what you're talking about? Where you get elite gear? Okay, so here we go to find elite gear. Again, you know what I mean? Having these scenario types is not a bad scenario type, and then you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Now I know where to go. You know what I mean? You talk to Glomulus. You don't really pronounce his name like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. You talk to Glomulus. You gotta watch out for people who are trying to duel you in the back, you know what I mean? Oh, man. And then you scroll over, right? You scroll over until you see Elite, okay? So in the box window, in the window that you're seeing, where it says item level 432 plus 10 in green, that is where it says at the top, where it says head, it says elite, right? Do not buy the normal gear. It's just not gonna say elite, right? You go here and you buy the elite gear now without having any penalization. Now I'm gonna go on to one of my other characters to give you the broad understanding of you cannot purchase this if you do not complete the whereabouts of Renown. Right? You will not be able to do it, okay? So here I am, trusted, and I can now buy elite gear. So all my currency, all my value can go into elite content, and we now have something to go with, right? Now, moving forward, Glomulus is the guy that you're going to talk to in the new DLC, Raging Knight, and most definitely be elite gear. And you'll be okay. You will be okay. All right. Now, let's go back to it. Let me show you what would happen if you don't have your renown completely finished and you have to try to buy elite gear. And you're trying to buy elite gear, right? Okay. Now, I told you Shazam, for instance, is not going to have elite gear. So I want you to make it very clear that Shazam is going to be the guy. Give me a moment. I want to just hop on Shazam, show you what he's about. You know what I mean? Put him on, let you guys see him, because he's definitely going to grow within the channel. He's definitely going to grow within the channel. All right. So you guys see that you guys are going to be like, yo, let's see where he's at with his character. See, he's at, ooh, you're like, yo, how long it, yo. That, you know what the funny thing about it is? This number should be as big as this number, realistically, to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Because to a certain extent. But I'm there. I'm definitely working toward getting elite. I'm definitely working towards helping my teammates get elite content stuff within the new iconic omnipotent pieces. So we're definitely working on it. You know what I mean? We're definitely working on it. And he got more than Superman. You know what I mean? Like that is surprising. You know what I mean? He got more than Superman. You know what I mean? And then not only that, other components that I can transfer over to other characters that requires these scenario types to have the breakthrough that it needs to get the power out of the situation that you're crafting. Okay, so it is actually one of those scenario types. But I definitely need to go to elite content and get this into DPS, and then we'll definitely see what's happening. But for the most part, that's what's good. Now go to deeds. Go to deeds. I'll just show you. Yeah. Go to renown. You see? I don't have it. You see that? I don't have it, right? I don't have it, right? For instance, I was playing the last DLC and I was making a really, really good jump on it. Made him really late in the DLC, but still made a really good jump, right? I could finish this within January. I can finish this within January. If you guys don't know, now you know. And if you guys know, you guys know. I can finish that in January. But for the most part, let's go to the new content and let me show you exactly what's taking place right now. I just want to check if everything is nice and neat before I go out there. You know what I mean? It's like you got to make sure you have your wallet on you. You know what I mean? You got certain things. You keep your machine. You know what I mean? You just do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Now let's go there. Let's go there. So I want you guys to see it, to be like, oh, this is real, man. This is real. You can't buy elite without doing that. And then you go over it. So Glomulus is obviously gonna talk and speak his mind. You know what I mean? Let him do that. You know what I mean? You scroll over. You're like, elite content. This is elite, right? Why can he not buy it? He has the money for it. He has the acorns for it. For real, for real. There's nothing higher than the number that he has right now. But I can't buy it. And then it says in bold red letters, bold red numbers, like letters, you are not yet earned renown with this group. You hear that? Group. Or I should say faction or DLC, or you know what I mean? You say it's group. I don't understand. So I guess the group context would be the elite, the Among Us, meaning people among us, the elite groups among us. So that's the only way I'm thinking, right? So let's just figure this out ultimately. But now, as you know, we can now go into some elite content and do something. We're gonna go into the duo, and then we're gonna switch over to another character. So we'll do the duo. I was healing the other day. It was actually pretty fun. I can't even lie. It was actually pretty fun. When do you actually see that? That was the first time I actually seen that for a while. Oh my goodness. Okay, so healer. Healing. Okay, so let me keep those in healing. Okay. And healing. Okay. The reason why I'm doing all of this is because I have a straight up understanding of how I'm doing this. So even though I want to do elite content right now, that I'm going to jump into elite content right now, I gotta remember when I get out of the elite content, I got to imprint the gear that I got last time, because what happened was I transferred over to a DPS by switching armories, and it went into my inventory without being imprinted. So I need to imprint those situations so I could get those situations to increase my stat tree or my statistical tree, so I don't have the normal stats that I didn't want. Remember, you got to hear someone say they didn't want it. That's the funny part. Okay, so we got to... Yo, stay... I could definitely do this.
You may call me Indigo One. I am of the Indigo tribe, and I am here to help. We have little time. Zamaron is in danger, as is all life. We must cleanse Zamaron and get to the power battery now. The Black has returned to the living universe and is corrupting the cores from within. The Indigo light of compassion can cleanse this corruption.
As long as you got the pulls. See, I didn't get bothered. He just needs to... Oh, he's a different type of tank. Is he a tornado tank? Is he like Red Tornado? I don't know what power you would have to utilize to get just doing those type of moves, honestly. It really is going to be tricky. He is definitely a battle tank. He is a battle tank with flight ability movements. But at the same time, he's not getting his immunities. At all. He's not getting healing back, and he's not getting his buffs. Like defensive buffs that will trigger the game to give him not be hit for 10s, but once when he hits his buffs. He's not doing his buffs. And those moves will not coexist with any power without knowing that doing moves will actually get you healing back. So that's the real question. What can you do to help yourself between ice? Yo, realistically, you could probably go ice. Fire. You could figure something out. Ice, fire, earth, rage. Am I missing one? Might be missing one, maybe. But yes, he's taking all attention right now that I'm used to, but he just is not doing it at the most efficient rate. But hey, we gotta burn. That's all what matters right now. He's hoping our burn is completely looking sickle. It's looking really decently good. He went through one soda already, so you can see that much. There's a healing barrel over there. Definitely he can take the boss over there and take it. I gotta stay away. He has a move that can actually trigger a lot of AoE moves at one time in the area that he's standing. And likewise, just stay away from damage. Well done. His tanking kept his bar up all the way, so that shows a little bit of his toughness, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And he didn't go down too, so that's the very impressive part about it too. He's doing this in elite content that, yes, I know it's not like the alert or the raid, but it is definitely a start to something, right? It's gradually starting to be something in the near future, right? I guess he's playing around. Sometimes when you play with DC a lot, and I know there's metas and things that people are gonna be like, oh, you need to go and get, or to be a top, order to be a top DPS. sometimes you just gotta play around with certain things, man. You gotta tweak it a little bit. You gotta play with it here and there. You gotta just play with it just to see what the capabilities of the controls are, right? To see what is glitchy and what not glitchy, right? Because if you watch other people, you can find out what could be glitchy. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that either. You know what I mean? You have the opportunity of seeing what people are rocking and doing and playing with, right? But at the same sense, you want something that could be your own, right? That you crafted, you mastered, and then you found out something, this is how it works, right?
I will cleanse the corruption.
It all utilizes, what is that word? Creativity. Yeah. All right, so we're looking good right now. Supercharger's looking really good. It's on. I was able to utilize it. Went through all the Shazam symbols and was able to see the Shazam at the end. So I'm really happy about that. Even though the tank is saying no one's caring for him, I gotta try to do something as much as I possibly can, you know what I mean? Especially being a healer, by heart too, you know what I mean? You kind of see those scenario types and you're like, no man, I truly don't want to do it by myself, but I truly can try to do it by myself, but I don't want to force my issue, you know what I mean? I don't think he's trying to be anything bad in this game. I think he's just trying to play around with it, customize. So I'm not here to hate on him. I think he's trying to figure out exactly what he needs to do, and I think he will. He's ice? No, never mind. He got rooted by iconic powers. He got me thinking he's ice. Yo, this guy's Red Tornado, man. That is definitely Red Tornado. If you're making Red Tornado, that's exactly what you got to do. Pulls are definitely on lit. He got supercharged for days. Yo, it's definitely lit, man. Everything lit. He just needs to find something that as soon as he uses any type of ability through might or precision, it heals him. It heals him. If he can find that, he's gonna be definitely it.
The power battery has been corrupted, and at its heart are the original bones of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, locked in a lover's embrace. Carol Ferris, we are here to aid you.
Okay, let's...
For those alone.
Stay away from those distractions.
For the Star Sapphires!
I guess we got a shield.
A heart long lost!
Okay, he's doing pretty good. Just staying in there. Okay, I guess he wants me to break these things. Just go to the... I guess he wants me to break these things. He's gonna have some type of immunity for a time being. We're good.
We must cleanse the power
Last
battery.
boss, he was at least 85% down. Not down, but up. He was down, but I think 15% he went down. He was able to hold himself together 15%. I think. I want to see what he's rocking
until the
realistically.
source of the black has been destroyed.
Okay, so he's a startup tank. He's a startup tank, startup tank, startup tank. We did this in almost 9 minutes. Okay. That didn't feel like 9 minutes, but okay. Okay, so DPS is what I'm trying to go for. And that was the last one that I was looking for and trying to utilize. And here it is. I'm trying to figure this out. And now we got to go back to the crib. And he might be getting ready for elite content, man. If you think about it, he definitely got elite this. He definitely is trying to go into elite in the near future. This pull is definitely genius. Definitely anything to do with pulls, genius. The might ticks on this is very, very fun to see. And then the shielding reduction is really good too as well. And then he got his augments correctly. Whoever's talking to him is talking to him in the right way. Yes, this is gonna look funny. But the only thing I think that he's probably most likely going for is the lasers and the channeling ability, that it does not require you to be knocked out of the position of using it. I think that's what probably is making him get funny to this. And there is the OP piece right there. He is moving in the right direction. And then he got some candy for you guys when you guys wanted the most. Yo, so I went in there and I went to look for something and I found some candy. All right, so we're about to go imprint the healer outfit that I was actually trying to utilize within normal scenario types, man. Normal. Okay, I need to go flip back to Superman and go get that renown booster and definitely take it back and put it on this scenario type. Okay, so I said I wanted to do that. Let me go and figure it out. This is good. This is what they call R&D right here. R&D stuff is right here. This is R&D. Okay. Don't worry, I'm a pack rat. I like to claim things, and sometimes they get expensive and sometimes they don't. But most majority of times it gets harder to find some of these things, and then when you put it in, they're going to be really decently well put together. I can keep this here. So my thing in the future is when my gear starts to be a little bit more overall setted, where it's like where it's supposed to be in the 128 area, close to the 128 area. So it's going to be like 422, 423, 440, 427, 426. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to start utilizing these scenario types and opening them up. But right now, if I open them up, they only go to a certain level, like 421. And I need, in the near future, I just know in my heart, I'm just going to be like, I need to get some of these pieces, right? So let me just keep grinding, and they pop when they do. And let me just keep them on the side when everything starts to balance out. And then when I start opening them, they start completing the full level of getting open world content gear and getting mission gear and being at the top level there, and then buying normal and then being okay with that. Okay, so that's my mindset, how I'm focusing and locking into really trying to see how this character can grow in time, right? So yeah, that is how I'm thinking. And I hope you guys be like, wow, that doesn't sound too bad. Like, as long as he's completing the content, you know what I mean, that's all what matters, right? And then everything else falls in place, and then he'll just be better like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, pretty much. All right, so all this is it's in yellow, so you don't necessarily, it means it's stationary. You already have a piece that's like that level, so you don't need that. Okay, so this is stationary too. This is stationary too. This is not stationary, meaning you need to put it on. You need to put it on. Definitely. Red, no, do not put on. Do not put it on. It's not good. This is good. This is good. Okay, so now let's see what our CR is. So realistically, we're looking at 481. 481. Not bad. Okay, I gotta remember, is this the right? Okay, good. Always gotta remember that. Right scenario types. Okay, so now what we didn't claim, we can delete. And this is R&D. Don't need. I'll keep that for the time being. Don't need, because it's red. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need this? No, we don't need DPS stuff over here. So wait here. Healer. Okay, we could go put that there. That's gonna stay down here for the time being. Then wait, hold on. Supply drop. Don't worry about the artifacts. These are my battle artifacts when I'm battling people like yourself or anybody else who is posing a threat. I have to turn up. That's what I would do. And this is my thing. But then when I really want to get into my healing role, I swap out a little bit of this, swap out a little bit of that, and then after dabble a little bit of this, dabble a little bit of that, and then still utilize knowing PvE content is still available to utilize the same skill trait, staying alive, making it through, being consistent. But I want proc heals and all that other stuff. So there's other things, right? So for the most part, yeah, locked in good. Let's see about this right here. Okay, that's good. We could take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off. Okay, so we got a lot of health. I don't know if we need a lot of health. I think when you're looking at power sets and your powers, you're like, electricity is power hungry. If anybody does not know, anybody could give you a loadout, right? Anybody could give you a loadout. They could give you the skill points, they could give you the loadout. But if they don't talk about those other things around it that's coexistingly giving you those extra stats that you're looking for, what they're utilizing is a video for you to lock in your education and knowing that what you're seeing is actually not what you actually see. So realistically, it's a blur. So when I say it's a blur, I mean literally it's a blur. Okay? Because they could be like, okay, they go, listen, they go make the video, they go electricity, you know what I mean? Everyone goes, okay, good, they're electricity. They don't tell you what's in flight. They don't tell you what's in here. They might not tell you what's even here. Right? They might not even tell you that these requirements passed a long time ago, and if you could find them, you'll be lucky. And last but not least, they will not come in here and tell you exactly. They would say, please utilize your most best intelligence and understand, put the required situation in the right area necessarily needed. If this is a might loadout, you need to maximize might and power. They don't tell you that. So you would come over as a new person thinking that they would be like, oh, that's all they do? They just show a loadout and then that's it? Yeah, they show a loadout and that's it. They don't want to show you what's eternally going on behind the scenes. Because what happens is it makes them look like they're hiding something. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you're watching a video, you want to watch the whole retrospect of what it would take to hit those numbers at the level he's at, but you don't have it when you don't see everything. He or she doesn't show you everything. So basically what I'm saying is they're hiding something, meaning you're going to always look back like you want more, but the more you want is the proper understanding of what the truth is. Now that is the point that I'm trying to let you guys know. There's a difference between all of us. So let's go put everything into rest though, because basically in the future we're gonna be healing. Electricity healing is fun, literally fun. With power, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be like, it's a dream. It literally is a dream. All right. All right. Okay, so we're looking good. I just wanted to let you guys know we're getting more renowned. Sorrel crystals. Yeah, these are going to be bon appetit. This is going to be, oh my goodness. Everybody's going to want to buy these or want these or have these. And then this right here. By far, man. By far. Okay. So we finished on Shazam. The only thing that we need to do is put the white mods in. Okay, let's go put the white mods in. So for instance, you know what I mean, hands, we'll definitely go shield. Get back health for shield. The reason why we're gonna do this for healers is because there'll be sometimes AoE attacks that require us to get hit by something and get controlled, right? We take hits. As soon as I hit my shield, I would be able to get some healing back that will require me to give me a little small partial healing scenario type that will give me something to rely on. Okay, and that's what it needs. Every little component matters, right? Overcharge, I could utilize this once in a while, but realistically the white mod buying in the marketplace is definitely something you want to buy. Chess, for sure, we're gonna have to go with there's one way you can think about this. If you're playing somebody else, having more health is very, very important. Precision strike is for DPSs. Anybody who wants to make a really closer, more interacted scenario type, get those hits, you know what I mean, like get real deep. But superpower, use 5% less, you know what I mean, that's a reserve tank scenario type. You know, healing, gaining 2% healing, you know what I mean, it's all up to you. Increasing your power pool is really good, because what happens with more power, you have more of a power bar, but you need to get it up back all the time. So there's always a scenario type, how are you getting back power if you need power and your tank is running low? And if it's low, does it mean you're still, like, you know what I mean, it's all in the wrist, you know what I mean, it's all in the wrist. It's risky, you know what I mean. Gains additional 2% to healing received, meaning if you are healing naturally, right, 2% of whatever you're healing yourself for, it could actually be the differential if you're getting low and you need healing more than power itself, because you know you need healing, right? Because when you get your health back, then you could start slowly but surely generating back your power to be the person who you want to be, but in the most utmost respectful way you could go amongst doing it, right? Because you still need people, right? You still need people. Other than that, or I could be utilizing supercharge generating scenario types. I think supercharge generating scenario types are still useful because of the fact that my supercharge actually requires some help to get restoring, but nothing helps it unless I put that mod, you know what I mean, that mod, it helps it even more. I get 5% back every 30 seconds. That's incredible. That is incredible. And then utilizing the opportunity with allies. Oh my goodness, this game gets so devious. It gets so devious when you start knowing it, man. So when you're looking at anything in this box, you're like, group power heal. It stands out, right? So you're like, do I have a group power heal on my scenario type? So you go here, group power heal. Group power heal. So I don't actually have a group power heal, right? So where I would go into is, if I'm battling, I'm telling you, it's might. I'm telling you, you guys, if you guys see what this character is capable of doing, I literally pull up on people and I show them exactly how devious this player can get. Okay. So here, if I go might, I get 2% for 8 seconds. This could be very, very helpful. Does not work with stack power. Okay. Does not stack with supercharged power. Okay, does not stack. Okay, increases. Okay, do I need to increase my health, or if I'm gonna melt people? This is scenario type being juggled. Increases defense by additional 10% while not blocking. So even when you're not blocking, you still feel like you're getting something, but then when you are blocking, increases. See, so I can go for that. If you lose your thing, you get 5%. This one is actually a funny scenario type. Wait, hold on. This one's a funny scenario type because this means you're squishy. This right here means you are damn squishy, man. This is one of those scenario types that you be like looking at it and you be like, yo, listen, if you get knocked out, yo, just read it, man. Just read it and just take it in. This guy said 5 seconds. Yo, 5 seconds. You are squishy. And then the end said something crazy. Look what it says. Only occurs every 5 minutes. One time, you know you're squishy, and it comes back after 5 minutes. I don't know if this must be DC sense of humor right here. This must be DC sense of humor right here. I ain't gonna kid you. The precision one looks very decently good. Hit counters above 9. Yo, listen, I don't know if you really use your precision like that. You always got to remember how you use your situation. So I would go might. You see, the thing about this, it's good when you use a group power heal, okay? And then the resto scenario type increases your respiration by 5% until you hit. Wait, hold on. I would use might. I'll go might though. I'll go might. I don't want to click out. I'm gonna waste another one. It doesn't matter. I guess it just didn't want me to read it. So, but yeah, other than that, you just do that. You'd be great. And then you guys want to see me in battle? I'm gonna show you guys something, man. I'm gonna show you guys something. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. I like the shield. The shield is amazing. The shield is so amazing because when it pops up, it does do something for you. And then I have a dampener right here to just hit that. Yeah, and it's good to see that. But this new artifact that everyone's rocking with this, means scenario type, it is definitely incredible. It is definitely incredible. Okay, I'm building supercharged. I want to battle. I actually want to battle. It's been a long week. We're definitely doing elite content, and I think you guys are all elite. So, me, as a group, I got to push myself at least. Listen, Lil Bo, I ain't gonna kid you, man. Too much glitchiness happening over there, man. Too much glitchy, way too glitchy. Way too glitchy, man. So I might just go put my talent somewhere else. Take my talent somewhere else. You guys know what I'm rocking. You guys know what CR I'm rocking. Please do not diss because you guys all were here. But you asked yourself, what kind of rookie card did you have when you were coming up, man? Like, what was it like? You know what I mean? What was it like? All right, we got 360 almost coming up. Okay, you know what? I might actually utilize something else, but for the moment, give me a moment. I think something could be very visible, and I need it to not be visible. Okay, so one moment. I'm starting to see where my imperfections are being imperfections, and I'm starting to see that it could be a little bit more different when I'm battling compared to PvE content. So let me see something. I just like getting my supercharge up, and then when I start utilizing it, you guys start seeing it for what it is, and then we can start seeing what it is. But like I said, what do you guys think my first battle is going to be, a W or a loss? You guys just put in the chat. What do you guys think it's going to be, a W or a loss? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It's going to be a W or loss. Artifacts to 200 is now the new highest on the poll. Okay, so with feats, now it's gonna be artifacts to 200. All right, let's go. What's up? Okay, so we got enough supercharge to work a couple rotations within this artifact that we have. You know what I mean? And I'm working on it visually every single day as I possibly can to get it to 200, man. I think this Shazam scenario type could be utilized within all builds, for all builds, and give them the edge that they possibly need within battling in real scenario types and still getting damage off. You got defense, you got respiration, you got vitalization for a moment, you got shields. There's something about this artifact Shazam that really does stand out to the unique eye and say you can utilize this in the right way. It has different type of body language movements to it too, and it's gonna throw the opponent off, and it has teleportation moves from here and there. Like, it could be very utilized in the most decent way, very decent way. So again, we're working on it, getting it to 200 right now. So I'm telling you again, we're working on it. We're definitely working on it. Right. Okay, so I said something could be interruptible, like I said earlier, and the reason why I say that is because when you look here, it says vulnerable to be interrupted. So I might take shield completely off and put something that requires some attention and some care. So channeling your superpower are no longer visible to interrupt, providing standard control effects and increase defense and toughness by 5% while active, right? Those are the current moves that are visible and vulnerable to interrupt. And this is one of the scenario types that I'm trying to avoid as electricity healer. And I want to get, so when you see it, you see it. When you look at your power and you're like, oh shoot, I never knew that was interruptible. You know what I mean? You have minigun, light blast. You know what I mean? You got a lot of stuff going on, man. Soul Storm. You know what I mean? Chain gun. That is a good one. Oh my gosh. 50 cal, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. Okay, so we're not interruptible. Boom. Now we could stand there and feel a little bit tougher. Okay. Remember, having the best allies in the game does still utilize perfection. And I think we're ready to go and fight our first battle for the day. Honestly, we'll go into the new content. I think at the end of the day, you know what I mean, just choosing anybody is just anybody, realistically.
Three, two, one, fight.
Oh my gosh, I was not supposed to stay in this scenario type. No, I was not supposed to stay. I was supposed to switch. I was supposed to switch. I was supposed to switch. Oh my god. Sucks.
You win.
Thank you for the supply drop. Have yourself a nice day. Yeah. That was tough, man. That was not what was supposed to happen. Realistically, like the game is stopping me from trying to do that, and I see it, and it's making me very timid how I could be able to continue that. Like, it's very, very tough. And when I mean timid, I can't even piss in a pot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go now. We're going to another character. Okay, you know what I said to myself? I said, for this reoccurring DLC, this individual right here is going to get the OP items within the DLC. So my understanding right now is to get him there. We're going to try to get him there. We're going to try to get him there. And today is the day that we actually do something on this character. This is the day. You've been working hard. He deserves it. Chat. Quick question. How much skill points do you think that character had? That would have been kind of crazy. How much skill points do you think that character had? The one that I was versing. How much skill points? All right. Yeah, I really do need to go with my Superman. I ain't gonna kid you. I'm still thinking about that, you know what I mean, and trying to finish it up on that situation. I might as well just do that. Could knock this out completely. But yeah, this is what I like to show you because I kind of like made a section. But you see the number? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have at least one character fully completed. The question is, who do I want to do it with? And then not only that, we have this, we got some more of this, and we got some of this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, I feel like this is a really good come up as a win. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with it. I think the game has put me in the position as much as I put the game in the position to do what it needs to do. And it's utilizing the opportunity of trying to get all my situations to where it is with the time frame of me putting it into it, right? So there's a lot of things and components behind it, but the real component is putting in time to time for something that deserves time, right? And I feel like all these powers are giving me the understanding of what I'm actually getting myself into, knowing what could be capable, right? That's why when you see something that is like, how did you learn how to do that? It's a wow factor, because when you're playing with the build much more and you're playing in and playing with the build comes after, I'm going to tell you, the last month of the DLC, that's when you start getting into your creative mode. That's where I start getting in my creative mode, right? Because everybody has came to an end scenario type, played it, and was like in Elite Plus and doing all these things, and you're like, so he has cracked a little bit of a code. Let me tweak it a little bit. Let me see what I can play with it and see where I can optimize it to be a little bit more efficient for me. You know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And as long as you are helping groups win, I'm talking about you pulling wins that takes it like, yo, man, I appreciate you, DPS. I'm wiping the sweat off my head, man. You guys really got those. Like, and then your healer will be like, yo, you would have had me healing forever. Oh my goodness. And then the troll's like, yo, you guys don't even know how much you're taking from me. And the DPS is over like, my fingers are burning. Yo, when you start understanding, you're gonna realize DC comedy is definitely comedy. It's definitely comedy. Man's like, I can't even pick up a controller, man. My fingers. My freaky deaky fingers. My freaky deaky fingers. Man's have complete blisters on them. He got band-aids. Man's have to get ice and they have to start rolling their heads in. Guys are clicking their controller, snapping it in half. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, man. People are yelling on mics and still not hearing them. Yo, listen. What? Your hearing is going? Nah, I'm just hearing the engine in my ears. Yo, man, we're gonna have to call a hearing aid for a hearing aid. Drum roll, please. Because them drums are definitely fried. Those hairs on it is fried. They're all limp. But hey, what can I say, man? Oh my gosh. There's a lot of things that I'm not putting on. I don't know what to do with this character. You know, I haven't been on him for a while. I'm just like, what do I do? I just know ultimately I've been working on DPS, but trolling has been like a breeze. Like, if you guys ask me, there is no group with my name in it that these guys said, bro, like, I would do that again. Oh yeah, so we're talking about the fear gas, right? The fear bomb. This is actually gonna be so neat now, man. Like, phew. Oh man, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. So first thing is first, thank you for a lovely bunch of days. Like we've been going hard with this channel. I want to give you guys a moment. Like, I want to give you guys a moment to like thank you guys, right? I need to thank you guys, right? There's a lot that goes into these scenario types, but it's not just me, right? When you accomplish this goal too, please give yourself that pat because you stay consistent. That is what they call consistency. I did it with 7 more days on the shot clock. Some guys did it before 8 days. Some guys did it the first day. They bought it because they were stay consistent. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Let's continue. Let's see what the sphere guys can be able to do. Let's keep it going up. Let's keep it going up, right? All right, so we claimed it. And now here it is. I'm going to be able to utilize the same scenario type, this fear bomb iconic ability, on all of my characters. I just have to click claim all. But for the most part, most people are like, hey, you were able to get some nth metal nth metal, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Because now I can actually work on an artifact that I'm actually working on and get it to 200. Something that everybody's showing importance towards, that is actually winning in the poll. Their group is actually winning. Now, for the most part, let's click it. So we just unlocked it. It gave us a feat. Especially being at the level where I am at, I need to still want to feel like I'm traditionally getting something. I feel like I'm always at 100. I feel like I'm always at 100. All right. Now, when I say a feat, you're gonna be like, what is he talking about, a feat, man? You got a feat? You got, what else you got? Whoa. What's going on here? What is he doing on his screen? How do you do that? You know what I mean? Like, how do you do that? Like, you know what I mean? You guys could do that over a night? How do you do that? You know what I mean? Just steady. I'm just breathing. I'm at this point. Everybody's trying to bring the smoke at the top. I'm at the bottom just trying to breathe. I'm at the bottom just. I'm just breathing. Everybody at the top is trying to bring the smoke, man, like clouds are above our heads. I'm trying to stay under and breathe. If you guys want to keep going up, it's on you guys, man. You guys know how it is. Hopefully you got like a wet towel over your face and you're breathing in like. Yeah. You gotta know what I'm talking about, man. Stop, drop, and roll. Holy smokes. Say face down. Ooh. Anyways, man, let's just keep it going. Alright, so blah 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 and blah 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 blah. You guys don't even understand. Have you guys ever walked up in a room and listened to other people's languages and just stood there and just sit in your head and go, I do not understand jack? Yeah. Understand me when I say this is a language barrier kind of feeling. It's new to people. You would have thought you had the same style. Oh, wait. You know that moment when a person speaks a different language and they listen to themselves speak English and it's like, yo, you sound like you have a girl's voice. Yo, that ish is so hilarious. You got a girl's voice. Wait, hold on. You were taught English by a girl? Yo, believe me, I'm telling you, you gotta listen to it. Clearly, you gotta listen to it. Clearly. Blindside. You know what the funny thing about that is when you start to know when it's at 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like, you just know what it is, right? You start to be like, oh, I'm locked in. I'm focused. Yo, guys, go watch the video. Yo, listen, there's a video. I'm going to give you guys the name of it on my channel. Yo, 100 wins. 100 wins. 100 wins and 17 losses, guys. 100 wins, 17 losses. If you did not see it, please understand me. We took our heights to different levels. The video is called, it's a live stream. It's with the Green Lanterns. It's called DCUO Fight for All Life. Wait. You know what? Never mind. It might not be that. That was the last recent one. No Mercy in Rage Night PvE Duel Challenge live. Yo, listen. I literally claimed a video with 100 wins with 8 hours on the bolts. Go check it out. Do not waste time. Go skim through it and you will see exactly win. I thought I was on a 25 game winning streak and I was playing against guys like you guys. But remember, you could defend yourself, but you can't defend them all. All right, man. Okay, we're getting some gear on. I like this, you know what I mean? We did everything for the week, you know what I mean? We gravy. Everything's looking kind of like, you know, it's just looking flammable over here. This shit is on fire. Clean. And then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna clean this up. Okay, and then, you know what I mean, for the most part, we're locking in. Like, we're locking in. Okay, so I said the fear bomb, right? The fear bomb is what we talking about, and oh my gosh, that was a quick window right there. That was a quick window. I ain't gonna lie. That really did pop up. So we come over here. What do you guys see, man? How good does that look right there? How good does that look right there? You know what I mean? Just for a moment. You know what I mean? Just for the moment. You just gotta sit back and relax and know that it hurts sometimes to keep moving, but it hurts to not do anything, right? All right. Okay. So now we're looking around the room, you know what I mean? Does it look awkward? Does it look awkward? No. Does it look awkward? No. Does it look awkward? Over there? No. Okay, thank you. So we're saying we have a straight mind. We still locked in. You know what I mean? We're still locked in. For the most part, let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? The one thing we just did was put on some gear that we can imprint, you know what I mean? So this is definitely my DPS, my might DPS. I definitely like to see what both sides can do. I think ultimately when the game gives you versatility with time and more missions within missions, it will give you more versatility to play with both sides. Remember, adding a third party to the side, you got precision DPS, you got might DPS, you got buff troll, you got power troll, and then you got supercharged troll. You got a bunch of stuff that you want to utilize, right? You got a bunch of stuff that you can utilize, right? So I'm just happy for that right now. But you know, did you guys just catch that? Because I didn't catch what DC just caught, right? So when I come here, right, it looks different, right? But then when I come here, it looks different. But then when I do this, everything looks different on both screens, right? Hopefully it's supposed to be, right? Who turned off the lights? Thought the sun was outside for a second. Who turned off the lights? This guy must be emo. Wait, let's see if we do have an emo for this guy right here. No, we don't got an emo. Alright. We just gotta try some new things, some features. So we were just able to imprint that, but we're gonna put some white mods into those areas. Don't worry. We're gonna put some white mods in. Talking to Bruce Wayne himself, man. Jeez. Gotcha. Alright, for the most part, let's go, man. Let's go and see this iconic power. Right? Oh my goodness. You got the Batman move. There's so much stuff going on out here, man. Let's go try this one out. You know what I mean? We got a couple skill points. Let's try it out. Right? We still want to get the ticks. We still want them ticks. So the question is, this move right here is very fast in my loadout. Very. And the stun, it actually stuns. So there's no if, ands, or buts. But you know what I mean? I don't actually have to when you could just do this. Do these. Yeah, and don't worry, stick around. I might drop some bars for you too. You know what I mean? Trying to see where your pace is at, or you know what I mean, just your mind focus. Because through all these scenario types, it's the same way. It's a bunch of words on the screen, repeatedly said or in course of action. All right, let's see what's going on. Like, so right here, we'll just do it. They'll be like, all right, nah. Do it on a sparring target. Let me see something. Like, all right, you know what I mean? Walk over here. Okay. Now, when you're going through your loadout, right? So, one thing is, and two things are certain. Quicker time cast means better time frame, right? So now, you guys want to see how I utilize stealth so quickly? Check it out here. This is just a moment. This is precision. Just to let you guys know, precision, right? Precision focus, right? Could get better. Please understand me. It's been a while. 18 characters. You don't even have 18 brothers. All right, adding to the chain. Damn. You a MF? Yo, what?
Calculation completed.
Question is, what does it look like? Okay, the seconds. Believe me when I say this. Let me tell you about how this game works, right? Everything is equivalent to something, okay? So I'm gonna explain it to you like this. Speed time is everything. So if I told you for every second I was hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For every second, I was hitting for 8 million damage. Every second. 8 million damage for every second. But the final result would not be that number. It would be greater. Okay, it would be greater. You guys is knowing where time casters really make things better. It's about the second and how much damage you can get it. And I got crit for 102 for 45.5. That is really high. And the game is saying 3 targets when it was not really 3. It was actually 1, but okay. I think they count the door and something else. I don't know. 2 doors. All right. So now I'm looking at the loadout and I'm like, I can tweak it, but I know how. I know how. Right? These ones pop back way more faster than these. So my way of doing this is to add this to this side some way, somehow. So I would go here, here, and do this. And then get into these. And then get into these. It's going to start off like a might feel, then get into precision, and then go into this, then go into this, go there, and then knock that out and get here. So what I'm going to try to see is watch how the rotation looks now. It has to feel right, right? I think I was able to knock that out by like 90 or 80 something hits, but I just wanted to add some more. And I still did it in the same time frame, but I got more crits. My maximum damage is the only thing that is not going down, but it's going down. Right? So now I'm going to tell you again, I was able to do it with less more hits and see a result. But remember, that's still not adding with your supercharge or any little buffs that's going on. That's just within the mechanics, not like your orbital is getting put into there. You know, you're hitting your trinket, you know what I mean, your ally. This is just base. This is what they call baseline. Where's your baseline, right? So this is what it looks like from my baseline. I know it could improve and get better, but over time, believe me, what I have is what I can use. You can't tell me what I don't have is not what I can't use, and what I can't use is what I can't use. It's just what I can use at the time for what I can use, okay? Because everyone's going to have the same feeling too. Everyone's going to have the same feeling too. All right? Okay, so moving forward. You guys got to see it. It looked kind of decent. The Fear Bomb actually has a lower time cast going out, but I know how to shorten that if I really wanted to. If you guys want to see, I could shorten it. Watch this. I could shorten it so quickly. You guys would be like, that's crazy. Okay, wait. You guys didn't even see it, right? You guys didn't even see it. You guys just seen the hit, right? That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? Wait, does that work close range? But does it work long range now? No. It works only short range. Yo! It only works short range. But look at this. You guys want to see something else? Look at this. This is where I found out this was a tricky and glitchy moment. You see that? Damn, man. That is... That is serious. That is serious. That is serious. All right. Other than that, man, like let's just put it all back. Let's put it all back. Yo, the one thing that I want to do is actually put a sidekick on there and then get passive income damage. But the question is, what is worthy to come out and stay? Right? So that's what it's going to come down to. What's worthy? All of these damage do the same thing. They do damage over time, right? I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm happy with that. But then there's going to be a moment where I just want to just like, hey, I just want to utilize this. The only thing I can feel that I'm not doing right now is if I put a sidekick here for Whirling Dervish, I think I'm going to lose all my precision. I'm going to lose all my precision. But then if I take out my stealth mode, hypothetically speaking, I get consistent damage all the time without feeling like I had to clip into something every single second of the time that I'm there for. So now I feel like that would be the only scenario type I would remove for the time being to play around with this, right? And as I'm playing around with it, I feel like I'm going to just jump into this elite content and still do a good job. But the question is, how good do I do is based off of how I feel, how I can do, right? So let's see exactly how I feel when I'm going in there and trying to get it done. Because I know it's going to feel different because it's not what I naturally would have, right? But I have all these good moves that I want to utilize that I can clip into and still utilize a good loadout that I feel like it can work, right? So that's the whole point of putting it all together, trying to make it work, right? So I'm in my creative stage. I'm not playing against anybody, but if I find something, most definitely I would know it's going to be worthwhile keeping. Simple. Well, worthwhile keeping. All right, so that is it for that. I was able to do that part, and I'm gonna just play with this loadout and see exactly how good it is, and then we can start doing it. Listen, pet damage with precision, honestly, it's something else. It definitely is something else. What did I say I wanted to do? Okay, white mods. Back. Definitely. Precision. And then, yes, indefinitely. Anesthetics. I don't think I have any moves that could be interruptible. I really don't think so. If I do, then I might have to keep it. Oh, okay. I know this one's you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You know what I mean? Can't stop it. Clipping out of it, clipping in and out of it, it's tough. It really is tough. It definitely is tough. But yes. Oh. I don't think I'm actually maybe because maybe, you know what? Maybe. I think I am because remember, I'm thinking that my damage is going to be so high that people are going to like the boss is going to be attracted to it. So it's going to keep lunging me, and I don't want to use Superman here. I don't really want to use and waste up a slot for Superman, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get power back. Okay, so let's go and get into this elite content, Raging Knight, flashback duel. That is only here for a time limited. And then elite. And then go in here. First matchup. We'll see what we can do. My goals are usually to win. But then if I don't win, I need to average at least a 22 to 25 million difference within playing the situation. So I'm making a bigger difference. I'm not just giving him the numbers. I'm actually playing into like seeing where my numbers can actually lie, right? And then next, gotta drink this. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Wait, I don't want to keep jumping into my traits, my situation. I want to go to my tree or whatever it is. I want to go to my inventory. Yeah. I want to go to my inventory. Do you guys think it's way too dark? Too dark? You guys think it's way too dark? I don't think he thinks anything is too dark for him.
You may call me Indigo One. I am of the Indigo tribe, and I am here to help. We have little time. Zamaron is in danger, as is all life. We must cleanse
and at the end of the day, we're saving
and
Zamaron.
Get to the power battery now. The Black has returned to the living universe and is corrupting the cores from within. The Indigo light of compassion can cleanse this corruption.
Always aim for the middle. So you missed one of his moves that you can see. You missed one of his moves. Missed another move. Missed another move. He got controlled. And he missed another move. I think he did. Yes. He got that move off. And then you look at the numbers and you're just like, he's missing moves and still making it. Or he's actually hitting. So it's all that. Oh, yeah. I took the contact. $2 million difference.
I will cleanse the corruption.
then everything still goes with CR and gear, and that's what it goes into, another thing too. So believe me, the meta is to use the laser. It really is. Okay, so he has one thing that he doesn't actually have is this.
I will cleanse the corruption.
So realistically, let's see exactly what we can do.
I've come for you.
The only thing I don't feel, again, is a supercharge. So yeah, I think I'm gonna most definitely get 25. 22 to 25. And here is when I make the adjustment and I start to realize what I got going on here is nothing bad. I can utilize it in this way. Wait, hold on. Damn. I was just out of combat. Okay. So I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna have that there. And supercharges are now available.
I will cleanse the corruption.
Now we're making a push.
The power battery has been corrupted, and at its heart are the original bones of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, locked in a lover's embrace. Hello, Ferris.
For heart's long lost.
Then I have, oh yeah, I have to go with,
We must cleanse the power battery.
47, yeah. So I know I need to make that push to ultimately tweak it, but I know that I need to add my sidekick into my stealth scenario type so I can get those immunities so the thing could stay up. So the psychic could stay up. But hold on one moment, you guys, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you guys for staying around. For the most part, Zamoron, this was actually pretty cool. Let me just adjust all of these scenario types because again, we wanted to make it look very decent. And we can make it a little bit spooky. Okay. Alright, someone turn the light up in here. Alright, so for this loadout, utilizing it, now I have some understanding that I need to get, because I actually put it in real gameplay, so now I'm feeling like I know what I need to do now. Okay, good question. No. Miss damage. No, hit precision first, then this, and then this will start hitting, and then it will start proccing these, and then I'll go here. Okay, and then this area right here, which one do I want to utilize? Which one? The one that pushes, knocks them down. Yeah, not pull them, knocks them down. The reason why I have a shield there is for protection for elite content, and it utilizes safety. But yes, like I said, like there will be certain powers that get on top, and you got to utilize understanding that, you know, me staying alive is what the tank is hoping that you would do. So I'm playing kind of more of a survival trait of like playing the game, you know what I mean? But at the same time adding with damage, and it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. So this is going to be damage over time. This is going to be my enhancer to this scenario type right here. So that's my enhancer. That's how I do it. That's my enhancer. My damage over time to just consistently just keep on giving out damage. But yeah, and then after, you know, stealth is to shield up and then do all these other stuff and then do a damage move quickly and then get into Whirling Dervish. Alright, so it's like...
Scanning.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Damn, I thought I wasn't doing anything. Okay, so there's two options. I can put this over here. Okay. Put this over here. So I go stealth mode. Put this over here. Put this over there. Yo, did you guys know you guys could do Omega Beam in this like in this moment? You could do Omega Beam. I wonder, what does this look like in stealth? What does that look like in Is that who I think it is? Done. Appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you. Again, it's a pleasure. Definitely trying to have a good time. Just got my character just realized, like, I got a reality check DPS wise. This guy was actually burning something at a 494 DPS, but you know what I mean, I'm a 490, you know what I mean, not really worried about that, you know what I mean. I got power for days, so that's just what I'm hoping on. But for the most part, you know what I mean, getting things done. I said I wanted to get 22 to 25. I did 27 with a freakishly up and down loadout, you know what I mean, but it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I think at the end of the day, if I don't want to lose that move, I can still gain it. Where's the fear gas? Let's go fear gas. I know it. You gotta have it. So OD, you can't have it here? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So like, the disposition between these two is, even with an AoE kind of scenario type where a lot of ads are around it, this does a lot of damage. But the stuns and the damage over time is like gradual. It's nothing crazy to be excited. It's the stuns. So the game goes into like crowd controlling by the tank, and then they lose focus, and then you can stun them and they can't move, and then the tank could grab their attention again, right? So it works out hand in hand. But you know what I mean, like I gotta play with it. There's gotta be a reason for that slot in the near future, for reasons to improve defense or offense, you know what I mean? Like I just gotta find out something that's better to put in that slot for now. But you know, other than that, I think this is what's working right now for me. But you know what I mean, I'm gonna have to try to check it out in another scenario type as well. I know there's missions happening all across the boards right now, but yeah, let's see what's going on. So let me just imprint this. For the time being. Let's see what's going on. The one thing about having video footage is that you can always go back in some time and actually check where your loadout used to be and go back to it and see if it actually is the meta to work with it to do those scenario types. Like realistically, you're allowed to have Quizlet here too. Like, I should have Quizlet here too. If I really wanted to, I could have Quizlet here and utilize the same. Coming across a few people that says that this word. Oh, okay. So, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, what I mean, it's what can you utilize in the position of actually using it, right? So I hear what people are saying is that you're telling me is, hey, there's beneficial situations if you use Spore Bomb over Fear, but it doesn't say anything with both having them in the loadout. You're choosing one or the other, but there's no problem of having it in the loadout. If there's a reason that you have to choose between the two, then you have to choose between the two. You know what? I like these moments. I'm gonna feet chase. I'm gonna feet chase. I'm gonna feet chase. Because my heart's still in the same contention. Feats are still important. Feats are still important. A flaw is not a flaw. It's just a floss. What's going on over here? Okay, I think this is looking nice. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good.
Refugees need protection. Set up fortifications and take down any
there.
hostiles
Hope
in
you're
the
up
area.
for fighting zombies because there's a bunch of them out there. And
Grey Lanterns seek to overwhelm others with sorrow and truth.
Okay, so one thing to let you guys know is when you guys are going for the bomb feed, just keep going for the bombs. Don't go for anything else. Leave the zombies alone. The more bombs you can retrieve for the day would be the best thing you can possibly do for yourself, okay? So go for the bombs. Don't go for the zombies. Go for the bombs. You might find a little bit of situation you might have to step on, but definitely is gonna kill him. Acquiring this feat, make sure you are always taking a moment to go to your map and phasing through the phases and see which one is actually doing it. And the likelihood of actually trying to achieve this feat is actually to find what lobbies in LFG is actually willing to do it. Don't be surprised, in single scenario types, some special moments do arise. Whenever you're trying to actually do something, you can always make a group. Giving yourself the time to enable a chat room within the settings, giving yourself a chance, you can actually make a group and assemble your 5s or your 8s or your 3s and your 2s, and hopefully HPs will come down to 1. I heard Scott's voice in the background for a second, man.
Calculation completed. Scanning.
Who's that new Pokemon? Yo, like, look at the black ABC. Like, who is that? I don't like when I get stuff like that. I don't feel like I'm in control when I'm feeling like that.
Calculation.
Refugee Group Alpha has been evacuated. Well done.
Yes, working with a show would have been great too. But no one still is looking to do this. This is getting to the end of the week. So, you know what I mean?
Only one group remains.
know we stuck it out for the long haul, and we were able to achieve some amazing numbers, but they didn't show. I don't know if the game was going through some glitching. It was definitely like a moment of like what was going on. I don't know what to say. It's just kind of tricky, but I don't know what to really say. I'm just happy that we got through it. You know, we didn't go down. The rotation was really decently good. I messed up like 4 or 5 times, if you could see, because of like how the playing field had to change up. But that's naturally, that happens in the game, because when you have to roll out, break out, jump cancel, do these things, it's requiring you to stop for a moment and do something else, right? Yeah. How much time did I do this already, bro? I know I'm getting closer and closer to the feat that I'm looking at, but I just gotta keep staying on that number, right? Okay, that number is looking good. Okay, 11 more times. Yo, this character thought I was gonna come to me. Oh. I need to see more people there. Why do people do that? They just bring the problem. Like, I don't know.
We have evacuated refugee group Beta. Only one group remains.
Bro, stop, man. Making it look like I'm 500 out here trying to take you out.
Scanning.
Oh, I always got the attention. Why? Like I said, I'm always feeling like I'm just grabbing the boss's attention way more than I think I'm supposed to. Uh-oh, tanking the smokes. And I'm blocking. Oh my gosh. I think you're taking on this side of the hope. get? On 328, we got 35.3. Not bad. Not bad. That's could be in this game. Like, it could be better. It could be better. Okay, let's work on another lobby. We got 10 more to do.